So I see a lot of hormone issues in my office, whether you're cycling and you can't get pregnant, or you have PMS or PMDD or endometriosis, or you are going through perimenopause or menopause and your hormones are starting to act weird and you're having symptoms of, inability to sleep through the night, mood changes, like pain with sex or hot flashes or brain fog. All these are hormone issues, right? And when they're early, it's the time to deal with them. And I want to talk about the mechanism because it's not really talked about much. And I don't think not knowing it helps us. I think it's important to know things. That's why I make these videos, is because I want you to really understand what's going on inside your system. And it's not, here's your symptom, here's your drug, or even here's your herb. You really have to consciously look at how do we build health. So when we look at hormones, and a lot of times people are like, well, your hormones are low, so here's your hormones. But that causes glandular atrophy. So taking hormones is necessary for a short period of time so that you don't have low hormones. That's fine. And it needs to be bioidentical always, 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 always. All right. And this includes birth control. So, which isn't talked about much, but you got to get that in women, your ovaries are going to produce a little egg every month, and that little follicle is going to make your hormones that allow for your cycle. Your adrenal glands are going to produce your hormones for daily living. And then when you go through menopause, you just continue that daily living adrenal production of hormones. It's normal. And you shouldn't have any symptoms. It's normal. But if you are having early symptoms or symptoms early when you're in your cycling years, we know that you're going to have problems with menopause. So you really got to deal with it when it's in these early stages. And sometimes you take hormones, not always, sometimes. And more importantly, though, is get the thing out of the way that's causing you to not be able to make the hormones. It seems really common sense, right? But not so common. So you've got to deal with your blood sugar issues, which we've talked about in previous videos, has almost always got a fungal overgrowth component. We have to deal, but also eating can be a component in there as well. We got to deal with things you're allergic to. You got to get rid of hidden infections like parasites or bacterial dysbiosis in the gut. You have to make sure that your inflammation triggers are all down and your toxin load is down. You have to make sure that your neurotransmitters are being produced. Do you know that your neurotransmitters, 90% of your serotonin is made in the gut? And we're starting to get aware of that, which means that if you have a dysregulated GI tract, you have gas, bloating, irritable bowel, any symptoms, anything, you've got a dysfunction in the GI tract, and that's your interface for your immune system. Your serotonin's going to be low. And they've done studies that talk about 20% of women after an antibiotic get depression. After 2 antibiotics within a year. After 2 antibiotics, it's like 43% of women have experienced depression, and we give you serotonin reuptake inhibitors. Are you kidding me? Fix the gut. Sorry, I'm a little feisty today. So that's what I wanted to talk about, because I want you to understand how complex you are and how treatable and restorable your health is. I'm making words up too. So I hope that's helpful. Have a great day.